Hi friends, welcome back to my cozy little corner of the internet. If you're new here, hi, I'm Fleur. I make ASMR videos, and today I want to bring you along in a pack with me video. Am I making this more for myself than for you? Maybe, but I am going to spend some time in Nijmegen, which is the city that I lived in during my studies. I have some appointments there, some plans there, a birthday party, and I'm staying at a friend's house. I'm kind of staying in two places because I can stay up in one room for 2 nights and then somewhere else for 1 night. It's kind of all over the place. That always stresses me out. And I'm working in a little bit, and tomorrow I'm leaving. It's not that far or anything, it's just that I need to pack, I need to get my stuff ready, and I thought I could bring you along and kind of show you what I put in my toiletry bag and in my makeup bag, just this one, and we can just chit chat and I'll make some sounds. It's the daytime, it's sunny out, people are outside, so I decided to do soft spoken and use the Rode mic. I hope that that will block out any extra excessive surroundings noises. Though we love them, we love some ambiance, but it can be too much, you know? So sit back and relax and let's go through my stuff, basically. I'm going to take everything out of my toiletry bag and then we're going to put it back in together so that I can kind of see what I do and don't want to keep. I usually have this kind of ready. I usually only need to add a couple more things and then I'm ready to go, because I used to study in the city, but I would spend a lot of weekends at home, so I would be going back and forth a lot. And earlier last year I subletted, and that was temporary, and I would also still go home a lot, and after that I would stay at friends' houses like this a lot, so it just felt nice to kind of have a baseline and work from there. I'm someone who tries to pack light, but I've accumulated some things over time that I do still carry around with me, because I also have some you never know in me, so let's see. I usually do a bigger toiletry bag if I'm staying for more than 1 night. If I'm staying 1 night, I just toss all my toiletries in here and I will have space left. But because it's 3 nights and I have a birthday party, a costume party, I do kind of want to do my hair. I want to wash it somewhere in those days, so I'm already bringing more than I normally would, because I normally wouldn't bother bringing a shampoo or conditioner or really other hair care products if I know that I'm going to be somewhere 1 night and then skedaddle the next morning or in the afternoon. Like, I don't mind not wearing makeup, having only just brushed my teeth and put on a moisturizer and that's it. So you're getting the fancy edition, and I love the majority of stuff that I have. So anyway, this is a toiletry bag from Hema, which is a Dutch store that I've talked about before, and I'm always gravitating towards the floral prints. It might be in the name, but these are both Hema. They also always have the best spring collections. But yeah, there is some jewelry in here that has been in here for months. Sometimes I find pieces in here and I'm like, oh yeah, like this is a nose ring that I used last summer because I had a septum ring and then a little one on the side, and I had lost mine. So I had bought some at Kruidvat, which is a drugstore, and I got some piercings from there, and they kept falling out every night. It was really bad. Anyway, for example, here is some tangled up jewelry. definitely also packed this for a costume party at one point because these are earrings that I bought last year or 2023 off of Vinted, and I never wear them. They are absolutely not for me. But that was at the time where I was like, maybe I'll start doing ASMR role plays and I can be a fairy. Things like that. So yeah, I'm going to put the bag here next to me so hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. The first thing I am seeing and that I'm bringing is my glasses. These are from Charlie Temple. They are blue light filtered glasses that are making me dizzy, that I wear when I take out my contacts so that I can read before I go to bed and I don't have to put them in right away. It's in this little case from Sir John Eyewear. I got this from my optician, the guy who measures my eyesight. I don't know. So I'm definitely bringing those. Which brings me to my next thing, which is my contacts. I can only do that tomorrow when I leave because I need the thingy where I put my contacts actually in. But this is a little box for them. I got this, I think 3 or 4 years ago when I went to a festival. It has a mirror. It looks disgusting. Everything is looking disgusting, but I put new contacts here. Here you can put some fluid, and then here you can put the contacts. And it's so convenient because it has a mirror and everything is just together. And if you wear contacts and you know the stress of not having extra or not having the fluid with you, I don't know. If you have good eyesight, I want you to take a moment to be grateful for that. That you can wake up in the morning and just see. That's a privilege. I've had glasses since I was 11, so I'm very used to this, but I still feel a little bit petty about it sometimes. Then I have these Alpine earplugs that I wear to sleep, and I'm sleeping at student houses, so I always like wearing those. So that I'll just know that I'll be sleeping, okay? The same goes for an eye mask. I know that this is maybe a bit extra to bring, but I don't know if the room that I'm staying at has blackout curtains. I just have a lot of energy issues. If I am lacking on sleep, my day is going to be very differently than how I plan it. I had planned it beforehand, so I just like to make sure that I have an eye covering so I can actually sleep and relax. These are from Manta Sleep, and they gifted me this in 2023 when we collaborated. It's the audio edition, and I still use them all the time. If I ever have a migraine, this goes onto my eyes instantly. It's so good. I'm putting this by my suitcase. That's kind of the sleep department. I also have a little bit of the Laneige lip sleeping mask in this tiny little tub. I packed this in here when I went to Norway last summer, and this tiny little tub was from Glitter or something craftsy, and I saw it and I was like, ooh, I could put a lip balm in this. I felt like an 11-year-old when I did this, but I loved it. Highly recommend putting your Laneige in here if you're traveling, because the tub is just so big and clunky. I feel like it's not very practical for travel, so this is perfect. You could bring this to a festival, but anyway. Then I have a razor, which is usually just in here, so I'm not packing it for the occasion specifically, but I like that it's in here because you just never know. Something else, because I'm single and I'm safe, you never know. you also never know when you need to help out a friend, you know. Then I've got some pads in case I pee myself from laughing. I'm kidding. That has happened though, but like, I don't know. Then I have some painkillers and stuff, usually for if I get a migraine. I put that in there. I always have a nail file in there. I do a lot of, you know, gel nails and stuff, so it's nice. If anything goes wrong, you can just get that fixed. Then I have these 2 clips that I use to pin my hair back if I'm washing my face or doing my makeup. Sometimes I'll actually bring the headband, the fabric headband, but I just feel like it takes up too much space, especially because I'm adding shampoo and conditioner. You'll see. I don't have the space for that, so these clips suffice. I am bringing 2 full-size bottles of shampoo and conditioner because I have a hair appointment tomorrow. Shout out to Elle who did my hair last time. She's my go-to. I love her so much. Last time we tried to get back to my natural color because I got it dyed at a salon and they ruined it. It was a whole process, but because we used a toner but we did bleach it once, a lot of warmth is coming back through my hair, and though I like it, I like the color, I think it's pretty, I don't think that it doesn't suit me, it just doesn't feel like me. So we're going a bit lighter, and I'm cutting a bob. It's happening. And I'll insert a picture if I get this video up on time and blah blah blah, but their salon works with Authentic Beauty concept, and I use their Replenish cleanser and conditioner, and I need a refill, so I'm bringing my bottles so that Elle can refill them for me and I'm all set again. So I'm bringing these, might wash my hair with them once, but likely won't because I am getting my hair done on Thursday. I might wash it Saturday morning, I don't know. But I'm bringing these. Normally, I would always bring a travel-sized bottle. I think this has old shampoo and conditioner in it. These are not the products, the brands of products that are in the tube, but it was like we had these left over and they're always so useful to keep. Highly recommend keeping these travel-sized things because they are truly the you never know type item. Then I also have this shower gel. It's called Brazilian Love by Treacle Moon. I also have their body lotion. I'm not bringing this with me, but first of all, I love that they made a mini version of their shower gel, but also it is the dupe for the Sol de Janeiro 62 pistachio salted caramel line. I have a couple of these sprays. I have a sample. I bought a smaller one and I got this big one for my birthday, so now I have like 3 of these laying around, which I'm very grateful for. It's one of my favorite scents, definitely for the summer. But in the Netherlands at Kruidvat, which is a drugstore, they have this product and it's such a good dupe, so I love this. And I am bringing this mini shower gel with me. I am staying at friends' houses, you know, so they will have things available to me if I wouldn't have brought anything. It's just that, you know, it's nice to have your own stuff and not be relying on other people. Not too much. Then I have a toothbrush, a little cap on it. That's usually in here. And then we are getting pretty full. I am bringing a straightener because I have that birthday party and I am going to have a bob and I don't know what I want to do with it when we get there, so I'm bringing that so I can style it if I want to. But usually, and I am going to be looking for that after filming, I have a hair roller for my bangs. I have curtain bangs now. Well, they're also pretty long. I don't know what we're gonna do with them, like face framing pieces. But I like to put a hair roller in that as well sometimes if I'm not doing anything else with my hair. So I might toss that in here after this. But then for skincare, I have a salicylic acid that I am bringing from The Ordinary. And then I have this moisturizer day and night cream, Dead Sea by the Tuine, which is just a day and night cream. It isn't perfumed, natural products. I really like it. So I'm bringing this. I use this day and night, and that's my skincare routine at the moment. I also do have a cleanser from La Roche-Posay that I use. However, that is a really big bottle. So that is kind of where I am kind of hesitant on what to do, because I also have this micellar water, and I might just bring this. And then I have these, what's the brand? Oh, it's from Paula's Choice. Reusable makeup wipes, cotton pads, and they come in this little bag. And I think I'm going to put a couple in here and then put this in and just let this be my makeup removal kit for the next couple days. I can always ask someone if they have a cleanser or whatever, but I feel like this will get my makeup off just fine for the next couple days, and then I don't have to bring the bulky bottle with me. And then I also have this little travel body oil. I got this from my aunt when I was visiting her in Paris. We have an ASMR video together, but she gave me this tiny little travel set of skincare products, and it was actually really useful because I am going to bring this body oil so that I don't need to bring a lotion or whatever, because it takes up a lot of space. It's not that much of an essential to me, so this will do. Then I have a face sunscreen, SPF 50 from Biodermal, and then I have the Way hair oil. I got influenced by Hailey Jean to try out this line of products because of the scent, and I had the Olaplex hair oil and I was running really low. There was a discount and I love coconut, so say less, you know what I mean? So I got this one. I'm really liking it so far. I love the scent, so I'm putting it in as well because I do want to take good care of my hair. And then that is kind of everything. I am considering bringing a mini dry shampoo. I might. It's really small. I'm gonna put that in here. I do have a deodorant, but I have a purse that I'm bringing on the way, and that's kind of like in my daily essentials, so the deodorant is coming with me in a different bag, not in this one. And then care-wise, I am done. This is enough. I'm also bringing a perfume, but I'm putting that in a different bag as well. And so, yeah. I think that we're all good for that one. I do need to look up, I do want to look at what jewelry I want to wear, but I'm going to do that later today or tomorrow. Now let's get to the makeup bag. I'm going for everyday products, and I have them here in my everyday basket, but I also have a party. Now, if I am packing makeup, I try to kind of mentally follow my routine, or I will actually do my makeup the day of when I leave and put everything in as I go. Right now we're going to do it mentally. I will probably put on makeup later today because I have to work, but I'm not sure yet. I might not, so let's see. First thing we do is the cleanser, then the moisturizer, then we are ready for the day. And then we use a primer, always using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. To put that in first. And then I use a concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Putting that in as well. Then, when I did my concealer, if I have that party, I am going to use the Rare Beauty contour stick in the shade Happy Soul, and I blend that out with this brush that I'm going to put in. That concealer I put on with the Beauty Blender, so I'm going to put that in right now as well. Then it is time for blush. I'm going to find my liquid blush. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. I actually ordered a new blush and highlighter, and that's coming tomorrow while I'm out, so I won't be able to use it the coming days. But that's okay, we are patient, it's fine, it doesn't matter. I'm excited to use it when I get home though. I haven't bought new blush or highlighter in 2 years almost now, so I'm really excited about it. That blush I use a Real Techniques brush with, putting that in. And then I usually powder my face a little. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in Fair or Light. We're really hanging on by a thread with this one, but it's fine. There's still product in there. Then I brush that out with this face brush. And then I like to use powder products over top of the cream products. So I'm using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate with a Real Techniques brush that I am going to put in my makeup bag. And then I'm going to grab my Shelly blush by Benefit. It's a really pretty soft color. I think it goes really well with the Happy Soul. And then I have this little flower nose brush that has a really fun texture. This mic isn't the best at picking up those little sounds, but in the next video. Then I do my eyebrows. So here's this completely fucked up eyebrow pencil. I think it's by L'Oreal. And then eyelash curler. And then my new mascara. I listened to you guys' advice. I talked about it in my last Get Ready With Me that Clinique isn't cruelty free. I'm looking for a new mascara. And I got the e.l.f. lash extender because multiple of you guys were positive about it. I got it in the brown color. Honestly, I have been using brown mascara for so long now. I don't even see myself going back to a black color, but maybe at some point. Then I have this black and brown eyebrow pencil from Essence that I use to do my inner waterline with, upper waterline, and a little wing. And I'm going to bring one eyeshadow brush so that I can use either my blush on the lid or my contour or bronzer in my crease. And that'll be enough eye makeup for me. I have this Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight and this little freckle pen. I get freckles naturally, but because they aren't out yet, I like to go over them after my makeup and make them more visible. I really like doing this. I love my freckles and I really like this pen, so. And then of course for lips, I'm just going to bring 1000 options because I love that. I have this e.l.f. lip thing. Let's see, where is it? I have this e.l.f. Pout Cloud lip plumping pen in Wild Cherry. It's such a good dupe for the Hourglass lip plumping. I think I talked about this in my last Get Ready With Me as well, but it's definitely approved. I love it. So I'm bringing that. I'm bringing my Summer Fridays Butter Balm. And I think I'm going to bring this Pillow Talk lip liner with this Sephora Outrageous Intense lip gloss. I know that I'm not being the slowest ASMR artist out there right now, but it's just that I have places to be, and I hope that it can still be a chill vibe. It's just not as like my meditations are. And because it's a party, I'm going to bring this Catrice highlighting eyeshadow. I like to put this in the inner corners of my eyes with this tiny little brush. I think this is the most makeup I've ever brought to a friend's house, but you know, when there's a party, and we want to glam, so I'm definitely not mad about it, and it all fits. So that is what is in my toiletry bag and my makeup bag for when I go to spend time in the city. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I will gladly see you in my next video, and wishing you a very peaceful, good time wherever you are. I'm gonna come closer to give you a forehead kiss if that's okay. Alright, goodbye. Next time you'll see me, I'll have